It's a scandalous accusation involving this woman's husband and her daughter. And the truth will finally come out today. That was a lie.
Mama!
Plus,
I survived a deadly car accident.
find out what this man's car accident, that was a lie, has to do with a cheating scandal involving his wife's best friend. Get ready, because their secrets are all coming out next. Please welcome Julie back to the Maury Show. Now, a few months ago, Julie was brought here by her husband, Robert, not only because he believed she was being unfaithful, but because he was sure that he was not the father of their daughter, Juliet. So to uncover the truth, we not only gave them a paternity test, we offered Julie to take a polygraph test, and she accepted. And here's what happened on the show.
You know, you're making love to your wife.
Right.
And she says another man's name. She said, I said ram it. You said, no, you didn't say ram it. You said jam it.
But she ended up pregnant, right?
Yes.
Right.
The day she left me, she let me know she was pregnant.
She ended up with another fella, right?
The guy that she had called me his name in the bed.
Oh! Does that little girl look like you?
No, Maury, she don't.
You left him. You had the other guy sign the birth certificate.
I know who the father is, even if I don't like it. So there I go ahead, and I go on with my life, because I'm not going to force anybody to be my daughter's father.
In the case of 3-year-old Juliet, Robert, you are the father. Did you call Robert another man's name while you were sleeping together? You said no. You're telling the truth.
Whoa!
Other than on your breaks, have you had sexual contact of any kind with any other man? You said no. You are telling the truth.
Now what? All for nothing.
So, here's why Julie and Robert are back today. Because after the show, you know, Julie began thinking about this, and all of a sudden, it hit her hard. She asked herself, were all of Robert's accusations just a diversion to hide the fact that he's the one who's been cheating all along? So everybody should know the background on this. You and Robert have been around each other for how many years?
14 years.
14 years. You think that he has been cheating on you throughout the relationship.
Correct.
But here's the thing. You were together for a couple years, then you separated, then you were back, then you were separate. We're only talking about when you were together, correct?
Correct.
And the last 2 years. I assume
Yes,
the last 2
yes,
years you were back together. Okay. So now we know the parameters of everything. All right. You were at a family member's house one night. You come home, and what do you find?
I found another woman in my house. And according to him, then finally he says, well, that's my cousin, it's my cousin, it's my cousin.
What happened when you were working at Taco Bell?
I kept calling home, I kept calling home. Well, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I finally got a hold of him. And in the background, there's a whole bunch of other females in the background. And according to him, they were there for his cousin.
Cousin.
That was right before the 8-year split up, because I finally had a breaking point, and I was like, you know what, I deserve better. You know, I love him, but I deserve better.
What'd you find in your bathroom one time?
I found his ex's bra in my bathroom. Then the ex calls me and says, oh, by the way, let Robert know that I need my bra back from when I stayed all night.
All night. She
But the
stayed
thing
all
is, he's
night.
letting little tidbits out at a time, which is
Right.
making him
Did
look
she
like...
Did he finally admit that she was there all night?
He said to his knowledge, she was not. I mean, come on, to your knowledge, how do you not
And
know?
then apparently when you all break up, he always seems to go to an ex's house.
He always does. It's either one or the other. It's always, and I'm tired and I'm over it. If he loved me, how could he go straight back and forth, back and forth?
How's your sex life?
It's not too great. You know, when we very first were ever together, we'd have sex like multiple times a day. Now it's like once every couple months.
Oh.
He's
Everybody,
not having sex
here's
with me.
Robert.
I don't know who he's having sex
Here's
with.
Robert, everybody. Nice to see you, Robert. Okay, Robert, you brought Julie here You had a doubt whether you were the father of Juliet. We proved that she was your daughter. You had problems with your wife in terms of cheating. She passed all the tests while you were together. All right?
Yes, sir.
Things should be great.
I would figure, right?
When's the last time you've done anything special for me? When's the last time you treated me like a wife and not your children's mother? You're supposed to go out of your way. You're supposed to, like, find me sex. You're supposed to want to go out of your way to do things for me, make me feel special. You don't make me feel anything like that. It's all about the kids. If it ain't about the kids, you come home, you go to sleep, or you're on your headphones and you
can
go
I
to bed.
say something to you? I'm going to be honest. I think we're here today
What do you think?
because you're unhappy. You don't want to be in a
Oh, no, 'cause
relationship,
I'm
and you're trying to find an excuse to get out of it.
Now it's
Instead of
because
being
I'm
a woman and coming at me and be like, I don't want to be here.
No,
then you won't
it's
walk
because
away.
I'm unhappy because you get to go trash my name all
Wait a
over.
minute, Robert. You
Yes,
think
sir.
she wants out of the relationship?
Yeah, I mean, there's always an excuse.
No.
There's always finding an excuse. There's always something. Just like
Are
I
you
never spend
dead
time with her. I never
When
pay
do
her
you
no
spend
attention.
time with me?
I'm always on the phone.
When do you spend time with
I
me?
put my phone down.
When do you spend time with me?
I come home. I come home
No,
from
when
work
do you spend...
every day.
Yeah, you do
I
go
try
to
to
work
pay as
every
much
day.
attention. I
You
told
know,
her
I've never said you didn't work.
how pretty
You do
she
work. You
is,
are a hard-ass worker. But you know what?
Can I have
When you
5
come
minutes? I'm
home-
trying to talk
no,
to
when
the
you
man.
come home, I'm here.
This is the
There's more to
problem.
a marriage than
You don't
kids.
never let
There's
somebody
more
else
to a
talk. That's
marriage
always
than
what you
work.
got to say. That's all you got.
Okay,
What you got
all
to
right.
say.
Say what you got to
All
say.
right.
Let me
Come
talk.
All right, Robert.
Yes, sir.
Your ex's bra in the bathroom?
Okay, Maury. Look, nothing to do with me, okay? My children, I have 3 children. They have a mother, and I am not gonna refuse her of seeing her children. She asked, can she come and spend the day with them? She come and took them to the swimming pool. She brung them home. She's like, we're all wet. Can you mind if I go in the bathroom and change clothes? Yeah, that's fine. You know what I mean? She goes in the bathroom. She changed her clothes. They're hanging out,
But
okay?
first, nobody
I go
hadn't
up to my
been
bedroom.
there.
I go up to my bedroom. I lay in my bed. She's there with her children. I'm not gonna stop her from spending time. I go up to
Why
my
was her
bedroom.
bra
I'm
there?
in my bed.
But why was her bra there?
And-
why was her bra in my dirty clothes in my bathroom?
I don't
When
maybe
you
I
said
was
no,
spite.
no,
I didn't know she left her bra.
No, why
Hold
would
it,
you let her
Robert,
come in and get
Robert.
naked in my house?
Julie, hold on. Robert,
Yes, sir.
she spent the night.
I don't know. Yeah, come to find out. Look, this is the story,
Come
Maury,
to
okay?
find out.
You got
As my
that big.
kids told me no.
You got that big a house that you don't
It was
know
pretty
whether
big.
somebody spends the night.
It was pretty big, and I was pretty upset. She had just left me.
I got a
I
pretty
left
good
because
sized
the whole
house, and I
summer,
know who's
I
sleeping
sat
in
at
my
home while he was
house.
giving
I was
her
out.
money.
I was out. I went upstairs, went to bed, and I told her, you know, lock the door when you leave.
Right.
Because she had supposed to put the kids down and take off.
She wasn't supposed to
And
be
I
at
come
home.
up, we get up the next morning, and she's still there. She's getting the kids ready for school. All right?
Not for school.
Honestly, as a
It
man,
was summer
I didn't know
break.
she had stayed all night there.
It
She
was
wasn't
summer break.
supposed
She
to.
wasn't getting ready for
She
school.
come home.
There ain't no way she was getting ready for school. It was summer break.
It wasn't summer break.
I swear to God on my kids, it was summer break.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Was we
What's
didn't
funny
even
because you
live in
just
the
said he
house
was
that we
taking her
lived there.
swimming. Yeah, really?
Okay, let's get to the serious.
Get
part.
your facts straight before you
All
talk.
right, Julie,
You'll see. You'll see.
let's get. You went with your brother to a bar recently?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Didn't get home till the next day. Apparently.
Nobody wanted to drive drunk. I'm sorry. We was not drinking and driving.
Okay.
They were
The
right down the
closest-
street. They drove
the closest
further.
place was
no,
at my
bro,
sister's
they
house.
drove. No. They were at the bar down the street from where I was at.
Did you have
instead of going home, instead of coming home to me,
All right,
he
did you
went
have,
down
did you
the
have other women in the
way
house
twice.
when Julie was working at Taco Bell?
No, I did not. The couple women came home with my cousin. Oh, sorry. With my cousin. And yes, I had nothing.